Welcome to another edition of the Business and Personal Podcast, where we bring you closer to people that you do business with. And we have somebody here today that has a similar challenging last name to pronounce as mine. We're with Tarek Abouljoud. He is the owner and founder of Teta Foods. Tarek, how did I do on the pronunciation of your name there?
Oh, you did great.
Awesome. All right. Well, it's all onward and upward from here then. But yeah, I appreciate you joining us here today. Talk about all about Teta Foods. People love their foods and their spices and their sauces and whatever they can get to make their foods tastier. But before we dive into that, let's learn a little bit about you. This is the Business and the Personal Podcast. So tell us about Tarek and what led you to Teta Foods.
Well, first, thank you for having me on the program. I appreciate it. A little bit about myself. I'm a Michigander. I came in 1990, and I used to be and which I still on the side personally do it as a money manager. In 2008, I worked for a firm like almost 20 years. The market crashed in 2008, started facing difficulties, and I had to exit the job in 2010. The company wasn't able to retain me, and because of my love to Michigan, I didn't want to leave the state, and it's challenging for me to match the job that I had without moving to the city of New York, LA, San Francisco, or Chicago. And I had passion for food at the time, and I thought about the idea. All the Lebanese food that we enjoy eating at restaurants, we don't see it at Kroger and Meijer and Whole Foods and all these stores where you can go to the grocery shelf, pick up something that you like to cook, similar to like marinara sauce or something, Italian or Mexican. So the idea came to my mind to how can I create easy products that people can use and be authentic, enjoy Lebanese food at home. And that's where the story is. The story of the company started. I did some research, due diligence on the science behind it, how to make a product, the market in terms of pricing, supplier, and so on. And within like 6 months, I came up with the first 3 products: our fattoush salad dressing, our shawarma marinade, and our shish taouk, which is a chicken kebab marinade. And since then, everything started evolving, adding new product and making the garlic sauce that everybody loves, and so on. That's how the company started. We had the company, a co-packing company, do it, and it was kind of, I would call the product was subpar, not to my expectations. Still, it sold like crazy. We started selling it to local stores and individuals. Then I decided, you know what? I think it's worth it for me to open a small factory and start making it myself and be able to cut down the cost. And that was the beginning of Teta Foods. In 2011, we start manufacturing our top-selling 5 products at our own factory.
Love to hear a story like that. It's like, a door closes, a new one opens, and you smashed it down with some great ideas here. And I should have put a disclaimer on the podcast. We're going to make people hungry, when they listen to this podcast. So let's just kind of dive into it. What are some of the things that you offer?
Our main products are, when you go to a Lebanese restaurant, you like to have the fattoush salad, and then you like to have either kebab, or you like to either have shawarma, chicken shawarma, or you like to have meat shawarma, and then you like to have their condiments with it, which is either the tahini sauce, which we call the tarator, or you like to have the garlic sauce that we have toom. We call it toom. And these are our core 5 products where people, if you would like to enjoy having that at home without going out for dinner, you can simply buy our product. We make the fattoush salad dressing. All what you need is the greens. We make the marinades for the meat, and we make the condiments for the meat. The condiments like the garlic sauce and the tahini dressing. So technically, our products kind of overlap, and what I mean by that, they actually complement each other. So if you want to have like a chicken shawarma sandwich, you buy our shawarma marinade. You marinate your shawarma, your meat with it. Either cook it in a skillet or grill it, and then add the garlic sauce to it, which also we make. And it's a job where so simple, it takes you probably like 20 minutes coming after a hard working day to enjoy having some delicious food without going out, either overspending money or spending too much time to go out and come back home.
Yeah, that's always the big challenge. How do you eat something healthy and delicious without having to spend hours of time and money to make that happen? So this sounds like a great solution for that.
Yes.
You've already hit on some of examples here, but our listeners and viewers just might be curious. What are some of the other foods that your items go really well with?
Well, we expanded the line into other recipes, into like Mexican food, into pasta sauce, and other dressing. To give you an idea, we make al pastor sauce, simmering sauce, and we start making shakshuka, which is similar to the pasta sauce, but it's the Lebanese version, which has a lot of flavor. It has like the greens in it. It has peppers, onion. It has garlic. It has spices. All what you need to do, add the meat. We added a Greek dressing. We have tandoori marinade. Now, they are available, some of these products, but what differentiates us from competitors, we don't use preservatives. Our products are non-genetically modified, and we use really good vegetable or green ingredients. To give you an idea, for example, when you buy typically a pasta sauce, most of the ingredients is tomato. Ours probably has at least 20% of it between garlic, onion, peppers, and so on, and spices. You have so much flavor. For example, our al pastor. You buy it, for example, al pastor from different manufacturer. You can't even read and understand in the ingredients what is inside of it. Ours is simple. It has the pineapple, the spices, the vinegar, and the oil. That's all what it is. It's a simple, clean label. That's what differentiates our products. They're full of flavor, high quality ingredients, and no preservatives. And anybody can understand what is written on the label in terms of ingredients.
Simple, affordable, and delicious. If you can hit all of those nowadays in the food world, you've done something extremely well. So you're accomplishing some great things there for sure. And a lot of this is just your personal passion. A lot of handmade things. Your own ideas, your own recipes that have gone into all this. So why don't you give people kind of an idea, without, of course, giving all your secrets away, but
Sure.
What kind of goes into the thought process of putting these great things together?
Well, the first idea is, I have a passion for food, and I cook at home. And myself, for example, every day when I come home, I like to cook from scratch things that are delicious. So anytime I want to come up with the product, I think about something that is myself. I like to cook it at home. For example, my most recent product, that shakshuka, the pasta sauce, my mom taught me that recipe, how to make that sauce. So I thought about it is, I like to do it to the consumer the same way I make it at home. And if that final product, I cannot use it at home myself personally, I wouldn't sell it to the people. So my thought process is that I have to use that product myself and really enjoy it and feel that it's authentic, like the one I cook at home, before I make it as a product. And if you come to my house and you look at the fridge, you open it, at the door, the first shelf, all of it is my products. Everything is in there. I consume it myself. If I don't consume it, I don't sell it.
Awesome. Nothing beats homemade like that, that's for sure. And we've made people hungry enough as it is at this point. So where can they find your products? I know they can get them on your website. Are there some stores as well? Just let people know the easiest way to get this into their home.
Now, I'm going to be honest about it. The biggest challenge is I have 13 items, 12 items. And there is no store that carry all 12 items at once. Every store want to pick and choose the stuff that sells the most and they drop the rest. And however, I can say like Meyer has our top 5 items, the Middle Eastern Lebanese ones that I mentioned at the beginning, the shawarma, the garlic sauce, and the shish tawouk, and the fattoush dressing, and the tahini. The other items that I mentioned are new. They're not launched yet. However, the best place to go by the end is our website. Because our website, we sell them all. And if people order, the price that we have set is the retail store's price. It's not more expensive. If they buy more than 3 items, they can get a 10% discount, putting 10% in the discount box. If they spend over $40, it's a free shipping. So by the end, it'll end up being cheaper than the retail store. And they will be able to pick among the 12 items, whatever they want, and how many items they want. In addition to that, some of the popular products like the fattoush dressing, we sell it in 64-ounce, larger size for people that love it and they like to save money. And similar with the marinades for the shawarma and the shish tawouk. So the bottom line, if economically speaking and finding everything available will be our website. Other than that, we have about 2,000 independent stores in the Midwest, and Meyer is the main one. And I think in April, on Walmart in the international, the one that have international section, they're gonna carry some of our items. I think about 3 or 4 items. And we have Gordon Food Service. They carry the shawarma and the garlic sauce.
And if someone did want to buy these in bulk and save on the shipping costs or whatnot, how long of a shelf life can they expect for your products?
If they're buying it direct, typically it has 1 year shelf life. And they've been tested. After you refrigerate them, they last longer than that. But on average, to retain the flavor and everything, about 1 year.
Okay. So, what are your goals as you continue to grow? And, I know it's just you right now. So you can only do so much, but I know you're also looking to grow. So, what are the next phases that you're hoping for?
We're looking to really connect directly to the consumer. Our past experiences, we grew the company and we used to be in over 4,000 stores, including Kroger and many others. And eventually, we lost some of them for certain reasons of logistical and many other issues and distribution and so on. In the meantime, we learned that we lost the touch with our consumer. Now, we're trying to do achieve couple things. One is have a direct connection with the consumer. And the way we're trying to do it is sell through our website and adding more items that are homemade, high quality ingredients, flavorful, where the consumer will have enough choices to be able to reach that target of $40, where they feel like they are having the experience of shopping ethnic food with enough selections that can be affordable. That's our main goal for the time being is to focus on the consumer and meet their needs and increase the number of SKUs of selections that we have on our website.
Fantastic info, Tarek. And, I think, I don't know if people are still listening. They might have already gone to your website or headed to Meyer to buy these products. So I don't know if they've all listened to the end, but that's a good problem, right? But for anybody that is still listening, is there a way to get out in touch with you if they had any questions for you personally or whatnot?
Oh, definitely. They can our contact information, if they go on Google and Google Teta Foods, it'll come up, or on our website. We have our phone number and our email, and we're very responsive. Anytime we receive questions, we respond promptly.
Fantastic. Yes. Well, thanks so much for your time. Glad to help you get this message out there, and best of luck to you going forward.
Thank you. We appreciate the time.